And you are now tuned in to My Skin is My Sin presents another episode of Intellectually Petty Radio. There is no adequate introduction of his greatness. The man has been putting in work from day one, from Marley Marl to right now. Pete Rock is in the building. How are you doing, King? Oh, his audio is connecting, so give me a second. We got to unmute you too, King. I don't know if you can hear us.
I can hear you.
How you doing, King?
Ain't nothing, man. How you?
I'm all right, man. My name is Jobs, and that's my co-host, The Plug. We got Pete motherfucking Rock in the building.
Peace.
Man, let me check this shit off my bucket list right now. This is greatness in effect, man. How is life, and how's your family doing?
Everybody's fine. Family's fine. Everybody's doing good. Can't complain. I can complain, but we in some heavy times. But we using the music as our spaceship to fly through this thing.
Man, and shit, you've been flying from day one.
Day one, buddy. You know what I'm saying?
Your first vivid memory in hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
In hip hop, there are many. It started off in the Bronx, Bronx River Park, seeing Africa Islam, Busy B, the Treacherous Three, and a couple other motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That I'm cut from. The cloth that I'm cut from is the true school of Kool Herc and the Zulu Nation.
Wow.
Really?
Right.
Yes. I'm originally from the Bronx.
Really?
And Heavy D also, and we moved to Mount Vernon a year apart. Like they moved to Mount Vernon first, then we came behind them.
Mm-hmm. And rest in peace to the God too, Heavy D, man.
Yes. It's all because of him.
Dope ass MC who does not get enough credit for MCing.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh man, I used to fuck with Heavy D. I'm an old cat too, so I've been around from day one.
That's what's up.
Man, I used to fuck with Heavy D big time. Like that was my guy back in the day.
Yes, everyone loved him. He had a great off the scene. He was also the best person you ever want to meet. Like, fuck being a star. He was off the record.
Mm-hmm.
He was a human being, the best human being in the world.
That's fucking dope.
Wow.
That is so dope, man. So why producing? What made what did it for you?
It was him. It was Hev that saw it in me that said, you know what, you got something, and he exercised and helped bring it out of me. I'll never forget that. I mean, we're family and everything, but there's some things that family does that you're like, whoa, it just becomes a staple in your mind. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And he actually saw something in me, at an early age. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I decided that music was something that I liked doing and listening to and DJing, and just wanted to be something in it.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And,
What was your first?
I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
No,
I remember.
Go ahead.
My bad. Can you remember your first sample? The first genre of music that you ever sampled?
Oh man, James Brown. I mean, I think that's probably the first thing everybody sampled. James Brown is my hero. You know what I'm saying? I met him when I was 7 years old, and I shook his hand, and I think that's, sent me on my way to be who I am today.
How the hell did you meet James Brown at 7 years old?
My mom took me to a concert. He happened to be doing a show in my neighborhood, and that was like a blessing in disguise. And my mama said, you know what, I'm gonna bring you and your little brother. And she brought us, and we watched the concert. And after, there was a break in the show, and during that break, she took me and my younger brother backstage to shake James Brown's hand.
Wow.
That's the best mother in the world.
Man, that's fucking dope.
Yeah, bro. You know what I mean?
God,
She's the best mom in the entire world for doing that for her sons.
And I ask everybody that come on the show, do you ever read the comments like on YouTube?
Nah.
Oh my God.
Not on YouTube. I just stopped reading them on Instagram, but only the music ones you'll catch me commenting in. You know what I'm saying? Like the music post that I put up, you'll see me commenting in that. But anything else, you may barely get 1 or 2 comments out of me.
I'm not gonna lie, man. For the last week, like I just been, checking as much as I can. It's impossible for anybody to go through your catalog in a week. Let's get that out of the way. It is. But I've been checking. I have not seen one negative comment about you at all, which is fucking unusual.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I mean, like,
I think that comes from. I think cats really realize that Pete Rock really loves this shit, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He really does, because Dilla did too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of producers still love this shit. A lot of producers that's still brewing under the surface still love this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm speaking for those producers too right now who don't see mainstream love. I don't even see it. We don't give a fuck about that. We could care less, because there's a lane for us to still make money and still put music out. Fuck the radio.
I mean, but you got Jay-Z rapping on your shit too, bro.
That's dope. That's dope. That was Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank you. But I don't think, one-on-one, I would love to work with Jay-Z. And there's a lot of other rappers I would like to work with, but I don't know, man. Dudes just be on their own. Whatever.
Yo, I love everything you doing now.
Thank you.
I love everything you doing now. Yo, it's refreshing. It's it's life. Bro.
You know what? Some of the artists' attitude need to change when it comes to real talent. You know what I'm saying? Like, they need to change their attitude with that shit, because I ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Your mans and them you paying money to ain't popping.
Yo, and Rome, your shit's cracking again
some
too.
Money to something that's gonna be worth it to your project.
Have you heard of a cat named Ill Conscious?
No.
Just a brother out of Baltimore. We had him on the show a few years ago. I'm telling you, if you check this dude out, I ain't his manager. I don't even really know him, but that nigga would sound fucking marvelous over your beats, bro.
Yo, you know what's ill? It's so many dope motherfuckers out here that need to be heard, man.
Yes.
Right. And I'm that's why I've been brewing very quietly lately, but now I'm here. Now I can listen to talent and like whoever I want and sign them to my label.
How do they submit anything to your label? How do they get in contact with you if they want to?
They could reach me on Facebook or on IG or on Twitter. You know, I'm I ain't one of them people that be hiding or think because I do a little bit of, celebrity stuff or I'm in the music business that motherfuckers can't reach out to me. You know what I'm saying? I love music. I love making beats. I love fucking hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I don't use hip hop for personal gain other than feeding my family. I don't give a fuck about nothing materialistic, none of that. I only give a fuck about what I do and the music that I make and how it sounds after I do it.
And you know what? That reminds me of, there was one comment that stood out to me. It was some cat that said he was in Philly, he was like the bouncer at the door, and you were standing in line to get in the club. and first off, I'm thinking to myself, why the fuck is the great Pete Rock standing in line to get in any fucking club?
Because I'm just on the low like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Probably, certain people just don't be knowing it's me, out there. But, and then there's people who do see it. who do see who I am. And my thing is, I don't get off on that type of shit, man. Like I like when people don't notice me and shit like that. Because when I'm in these streets, I'm free. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not with 100,000 motherfuckers. I don't got bodyguards, none of that. You know what I'm saying? I walk these streets and I'm out here and I'm reachable and I'm approachable. But just don't try to approach me in the wrong way because you might get a negative response.
I'm not mad at that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to pop no shit. I'm not here to do nothing but make music, make people sound good, look good, and feel good. That's it, man.
I was saying earlier, like, I don't think there's another producer who has put in as much work as you hip hop wise.
Well, you know what? I love it. And, the passion is what did that. The passion is what did that. I stayed in man, you couldn't even get me out the house until I learned that machine I was working, messing with, perfected. You couldn't find me before that. You know what I'm saying? But once, I got everything that way I wanted it to be, then I started coming back outside. You know what I'm saying? And, and just getting in the lab and getting busy with people who want to get busy with me.
That's dope. And I did not. Oh, go ahead, Ron.
Nah, man. Like I just dig everything that he's saying, man. I'm just jacking it all. Like, yo, I love your Smoke Dizzle work, man.
Oh man, like, we just talked about doing the next one. You know what I'm saying? So we talking about the next one. Smoke Dizzle.
I cannot wait. Word.
And I got the Flea Lord album out there right now. The People's Champ.
How many albums? Yeah. How many albums are you responsible for?
Albums.
Flea Lord's fire.
Oh man, thank you, bro. Albums. All the Pete Rock and CL Smooth albums, of course.
Will we ever see another one?
I did Monumental for Tech and Steel. I did Retropolitan for Sky Zoo. I did 80 Blocks and Tiffany's for Camp Low.
That's fucking fire right there.
Thank you, man. I did Flea Lord album, The People's Champ. Oh man, who else? And I got a whole bunch of more things that I can't mention, but it's gonna knock people's socks off.
Oh man, I don't even think you really touched on the instrumental joints.
Oh yeah, the Peace Instrumentals. Peace Instrumentals 1, 2, and 3 is about to come out with my band. I have a band now, Pete Rock and the Soul Brothers, which features Mono Neon, who's former bass player for Prince, and Daru Jones on the drums, and my man Yuki on the keyboard, Jermaine Holmes on the vocals, and my man Marcus Machado on the guitar. And man, we funky, man.
Yeah, please tag me when you put that out.
Oh yeah, that's coming out very, very soon. Like,
yeah,
we did,
I need to hear that.
The video is done and everything, so I'm very excited. And then I started my label True Soul, so I'm very, very excited about things to come.
Yeah, I've been. I was telling Rome, man, that 80 Blocks of Tiffany's in heavy rotation now.
Oh man, thank you. Also, the Smoke Dizzle and Benny the Butcher EP, Statue of Limitations. That's out there too.
And that joint is incredible, man.
And Don't Smoke Rock, of course. And then we're gonna do part 2, and it's on, man. It's on, man. Nothing but hip hop, baby. All day long.
And what I didn't know was that you produced Juicy, the original version, correct?
But actually, not physically, but the idea was mine.
Okay.
But who cares? Me and Puff, I don't think about that shit no more. You know what I mean? I don't think about that.
Man, I am a way more petty individual than you are. Because
I understand. I get it.
I'd be tight about that shit.
You know what's crazy? I get it. You know what I'm saying? But I had a great experience with Biggie in my home. You understand what I'm saying? So I got that to hold on to. And then, anything like that back then, it was it was so much fun to like to feel the atmosphere of those artists and the attitude that they, you know, the hip hop was a little different. You know, we was still, it had changed, but we still had dope new artists coming out like Biggie and you know, Pac and, you know, a couple other, the next generation after us. Like it was still the 90s, but you know, you always got someone in that time and era where we at that you never heard of, but they representing with us, you know what I'm saying, in the golden age. So, but they're the newer or younger, you know, artists, you know what I'm saying, at that time. But now you got them super young coming in, you know, doing it their way now.
Yeah. Damn, what was the cat's name?
A whole nother ball game now.
We're a whole nother ball game.
Oh, yeah, that's, you gotta thank Soulja Boy for that. Like it was a gift and a curse. He kind of fucked shit up, but he also showed niggas how to make money.
Yep. And that's a good thing. All the youngins, man, I think deserve a second chance to come with some dope shit, man.
Yeah. You know I would agree with that.
I like what the baby's doing right now. Like he seemed like he's changing his ways, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I heard the one joint where, you know, he spoke on what's going on out here. I don't see no other rappers his age doing that. You know what I'm saying?
That was pretty fire.
Lil Baby.
Lil Baby got one too.
That was crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, Lil Baby, that was crazy.
Yep. But, you know, to each his own, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with people who want to fuck with me, and I easily let people know that, like, I'm a very passionate individual when it comes to music, and you know, it's either you gonna play games or get out my way, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and I don't know if you put your pricing out there, but somebody did want to know how much for a track.
Oh man, the pricing.
It's Pete Rock. I'm pretty sure it's not cheap.
It could range. The lowest it could range from 5 to 20. Okay. So between 5 and 20, if you're working in between there, we good, man.
Okay. And that's my man's Cam Cleveland, man. Very dope artist out of Cleveland.
No doubt.
So let me ask you this. Your favorite beat that you've produced and your favorite beat that somebody else produced?
Ooh. I don't really pick on myself, you know, but maybe I'll just say Reminisce. You know what I'm saying? I'll just say Troy.
Oh, love
and
that song.
Something somebody else did, man, like, damn, you know, Dilla, Madlib, Primo. I mean, Jesus Christ. It's hard to pick just one out of, you know, all them dope ass producers. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's sad about Dilla, man? I'm from Detroit, born and raised.
Oh.
Most of us had no clue the nigga existed until he
he's that humble, man. That dude was humble.
He's so un-Detroit that it took his passing and other people to point out his greatness to us.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Because I noticed it. I noticed it before the dude even produced his first hip hop record. Like, these dudes had songs, Slum Village and them had records. And when I went to Detroit for the first time with them, they took me all over Detroit. And then this when Maurice Malone was still out here and all that stuff.
That's the guy.
They would do shows in Detroit and motherfuckers know the words to the songs. And I never heard these beats nor these raps in my entire life, but a whole audience is singing these songs. So that's when I said, okay, this dude and this group right here is gonna be something special. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what they were and what they are and what they continue to be, man. Even dead or alive, Dilla's still that nigga.
Dilla is that nigga, man. And I have, over the years, definitely appreciated him more and more, man. You know, that whole, like the Native Tongues, Dilla, you,
Q-Tip,
Primo to an extent.
Yep.
You know, it just seems like all of y'all was on the same fucking vibe, the same wave, but different sections of the wave.
Yes, cut from a different cloth. And as little children, we listened to Brass Construction, Kool and the Gang, the JBs, and all that funky shit. Isaac Hayes, fucking Barry White, Aretha Franklin, you name it. That's we are the children of that.
Mm-hmm.
James Brown, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Yeah.
He's my number one favorite over every fucking artist in the world. James Brown is my number one.
What's the perfect album for you?
Hardest working man in show business, for real though. Like, I admired that shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? You know who I would put up there with him though, as far as working hard. MC fucking Hammer.
Yeah. Michael Jackson.
Yes.
Michael Jackson is second best to James Brown.
And Beyonce works her ass off in the show.
She can sing and she performs very well.
Yeah.
And shit, I don't know if she'll ever fuck with a motherfucker like me, but I got beats for days. Like, that shouldn't even matter, you know. But that's the movement, man. So, I
mean, we're gonna put it out there, and since we're doing that, and you know, the verses is huge now.
She worked. Ninth Wonder worked with Destiny's Child, so.
Oh, shit, why not then?
Yeah.
Hey, you know, I'm pretty sure Beyonce will never see this episode. However, if you do, fuck with Pete Rock.
Put it out there, man. Put a bulletin out that motherfucker.
Hey, do something.
You know what I'm saying?
So if Pete Rock could choose an opponent in the verses, who would it be?
Nobody.
Come on, man.
Nah,
Nobody.
I'm just joking. I mean, Premier. You know, we already got it down to a science. You know what I'm saying? Like, only me and Premier rock best. Like, I can't see me doing it with no one else, man.
I can see that. That's another just one of them verses.
No offense to no other producers, man. I love everyone. You know what I'm saying? But it's me and Primo just got that. I don't know.
That's a win-win. That's a win-win for everybody. Like with that, that's a win-win for everybody.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, and I owe you an apology too, bro.
For what?
Because I had you pigeonholed. I did, bro. I had you in the boom bap producer, and that was it.
Really?
Yes, man. Until I really started getting into the catalog, and I'm like, oh man, I'm a fucking moron.
I do everything. I go left, right, up, down, sideways. It don't matter.
The joint that really did it for me was the joint with was it Helter Skelter?
Oh, Helter Skelter
and MOP. I want to say
Helter Skelter and MOP. Which one? Which MOP joint? Which MOP joint? I did an MOP joint that never came out. I mean, you know.
Are we gonna ever hear that?
No, I don't got nothing on them on record except for the Camp Low album. They on that.
That might be it then.
Yeah.
Because it was a joint. I thought it was Helter Skelter, but I could be wrong. But it was a joint with MOP on it, and I was fucking surprised as hell. Like MOP and Pete Rock, it didn't in my mind. It didn't work.
Yes.
When I heard that shit, I'm like,
it works when you know how motherfuckers work, and you know how you work, and you know how other people work, and you've heard how other people chemistry go. You know what I'm saying? It all I gotta do is get in that mode. You know what I'm saying? All I gotta do is get in that mode, man, and I could just blend right in, and you know make it sound like almost like Primo and MOP. Now that's a connection that's unbreakable.
Yeah,
man. Definitely. Yeah. And speaking of that, Billy Dan's son is kind of fire too.
Yeah, and but Lil Fame Beats is crazy. Y'all listening to his shit lately?
I have not. And you know, I'm gonna have to go back.
Fame is killing shit.
In the crates.
Right? Yeah, man.
Fame Beats is crazy.
That's my man, yo.
So we got that.
Yo,
you got a Styles P joint that was never put out too, right?
Which one? I mean, I've done a lot with Styles.
Oh my God, man. Who haven't you worked with besides Beyonce?
Oh man. LL Cool J. We don't have a solid hit record. We never did one.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it?
No, it's more. It's more people. It's just, I got to sit and think about it. I smoke a lot of weed.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at you.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga 50 years old now, so
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, bro. I am not mad.
I'm trying to slow it all down, man. Older age, you can't be doing that shit all day, all the time.
Yo, hey, I had a heart attack this year, bro. So
What?
yes, a fucking heart attack, a whole
God
ass
bless
heart
you,
attack.
man. God bless you, bro.
Yes, shit was crazy.
Damn,
it's been
to live through that and talk about it. I mean, I mean, when Marley had his heart attack, I took him to the hospital. He didn't even feel the shit.
Oh,
damn.
He didn't even feel it. He didn't even feel it. He said he was just closing his eyes. His eyes was just closing, like he didn't feel it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So he made it. He got to call 911.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the first time I've ever seen some shit like that happen.
And the crazy part is, like, you know what? Now that I think about it, like, I didn't have any pain or anything.
Yeah.
It just I couldn't move.
Wow.
Yeah, and my wife was like, let's, I'm like, yeah, call 911. And we get there, and they like all of my arteries was like 90% and above blocked.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So what they do to clear you up and all that?
They did what you call a cabbage, which is basically a bypass. They took some shit from my leg.
Yeah.
And bypassed the blockages in my heart.
Oh, that's some scary shit, man. Damn, I'm glad you're all right. I'm glad you're good.
You fucking, the worst part was when I pulled into the and I tell this all the time, but when they rolled me into the surgery room, and I still have kind of nightmares about this shit. And it was like 20 people in this motherfucker and me.
Damn.
And all I saw was the light. And it wasn't the light like God. It was the light that they was using over my ass.
Right.
And it was at that moment, I literally remember telling the surgeon and whoever the fuck that was, I was like, wow, this shit's real, huh?
Damn, man.
Yes.
Damn. That's why I stopped eating meat, man. 30 years, man. I ain't touched no pork or red meat, man.
No,
I think it made a difference, man, because you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm 50 now.
Mm-hmm.
Getting older is not the best thing in the world, man. If you're not taking care of yourself, if you ain't taking care of yourself, you're fucking going out here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I was smoking like a chimney too.
Yeah, I smoke a lot.
I smoke cigarettes.
Oh, no, I don't fuck with that. Never.
Yeah.
Never did. Never ever.
Almost 25 years.
Well, yeah, never ever. But the weed all day, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then that weed thing happened because, of the beats. My brother was in the session. I was working on the I9 album, and I was against weed. I was totally against it. Then one day my brother said, just try this shit, man. Just, I was beefing with him because I caught it. I went down to his college dorm, right? And, busted in his room and smelled it all crazy. I'm like, you've been smoking. What'd I tell you about that? Blah, 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 blah. And then he just told me, shut up and try it. He said, yo, shut the fuck up, man, here. And then I took a puff, right? I took a puff. I took a fucking puff, man. I started coughing my ass off. I was like, yo, my lungs could not take that shit. Then, but I liked how I was feeling afterwards. So one day I did it. One day I did it again without his ass, and then came back to visit him, rolled it up in front of him, all that shit. He's like, what?
Wow.
I was like, yep, I'm rolling it now. And then
it
was history. Man. Yeah.
What's the most epic session you done had?
Every last one of them, probably every last one of them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Back in my day when I was smoking, like my dream people to smoke with was Willie Nelson. Because the motherfucker been smoking for like 80 years.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg and Redman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
that shit might be prolonging motherfuckers' life. You never know, man. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
But it depends on how each person's body type is.
Yeah.
You know, don't mark my word for that one. But, you know, certain people, you know, you don't know what the weed is doing for them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
You don't know. But then you have some people who can't abuse it as much. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, everybody's abusing it because motherfuckers is stressed the fuck out. You know what I mean?
Man.
And
you know, do your research on the shit though, because different strands do different things.
yes,
facts.
Yeah, it does. It does. Well, what it does for me is creativity. It just makes it 10 times sounding better to me. You know what I'm saying? And then it's a vibe to smoke weed in the studio. Like you just want to work. You just want to hear somebody rapping on your shit. You want to do some new shit with some niggas. You want to do some new shit with some singers. You know, when I'm high, I just want to be in the studio creating, working, and finishing and laying down the results and you know how studio shit go, man.
Oh, shout out to your weed plug, bro. Like, real shit.
Right.
That's my, like, I used to say this when I was young. Like, my dream is to, you know, be working with everybody in the studio. And then when the dream came true, you know, I still treat it today, right now, as a dream I had when I was 20 years old.
Wow.
That's love. Like, yeah, that's love.
Do you ever just randomly go into a studio?
I've done that a few times. Yeah. I bust in on a couple of sessions. A lot of times people bust in on mine.
Oh my God, man. I probably shit on myself. Pete Rock walking to my session.
Back in the day, you know, that was happening a lot. People would just pop through. Or if someone knew where I was working at and just, you know, if they was bored that night and knew I was in the lab, they would just come sit in and watch. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Other producers or MCs?
MCs, other producers. Charlie Brown used to do it. Busta used to do it. Q-Tip used to do it. Large Pro used to do it. Primo, you know what I'm saying? Niggas used to I used to go to D&D a lot. Primo come to Green Street. You know, we used to do that, man. You know, it ain't nothing like it is today. It was way more friendlier.
Yeah, it sounded like
it. It was, and you know, and back in the 60s and 70s, you had jazz cats and musicians working with each other with no problem. But today, it's a problem with old school motherfuckers and these new school niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's a problem to some degree.
Right.
We came out popping a lot of shit about that corny shit. Like we was popping a lot of shit about it, but then I slowed up. You know what I'm saying? I stopped talking shit. And I said, you know what? Maybe I should start fixing these niggas.
Word.
Because that's my thing. And our generation did a poor job of passing the torch. Not you per se, but just our generation musically did they tried to hoard that shit.
Well, you know what?
No longer do it.
I never ever thought I did that wrong from the jump, because I empower people all the fucking time. And then I get people that come up to me and be like, yo, your music taught me this, taught me that. Yo, I've sampled your interludes, and how'd you do this? And where'd you get that? And what kind of snare is that? Where'd this come from? Where'd that come? You know, I've been through it all. I've been through all that trivia. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it's right next to my heart, man, because it's showing me that people love what I do, man. And I'm never going to stop, man.
Definitely. Do you feel like this generation is headed into its own golden era with the Bennys, the Conways? It's cool to rap again. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to rap again now.
Listen, the Griselda, the Griselda, we have a lot to thank them for. We have a lot to thank them. Because now they made motherfuckers pay attention to what real shit is. You understand what I'm saying? And the way they rapping and everything like that, is how we were supposed to learn it, the way it was taught to us from like the generation before us, the KRS Ones, the Big Daddy Kanes, the Rakims. They should be proud of the Griselda dudes, even though they violent in they raps. You know, it's reality of their life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at them for that, but there will be a time where they're gonna have to switch it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And just ease up on the violence. You know what I'm saying? Because only because of today's society and what we already going through and what we already up against. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And black people right now need each other, and we need to unify. That's the only way to show strength out here, is if we come together, man. And you know, and that's the hardest thing that's we ain't been able to do. You know what I mean?
Facts.
You know what? But hey, KRS-One didn't come out, you know, teaching. He was talking some shit too in the beginning.
Criminal minded, man.
Yeah, criminal minded. You know, like,
hey, listen. Let me just say one thing, man. You gotta respect a brother's. What's the word I'm looking for? Lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta respect people's life of how they were raised, brought up, what they went through. You know what I'm saying? The things that they've been through to actually open themselves up to hip hop. That's positive, man. You know, it could have went a whole nother way for a lot of them. You know what I mean? For Rob, for KRS, for all of them, Just Ice. But hip hop was something positive, and you know, that's why I'll always, you know, pray for hip hop, get on my knees for hip hop, always congratulate Kool Herc, you know, always show the forefathers my love for actually doing this for us. You know what I'm saying?
y'all niggas in New York was lucky too, man. I just got to put that out there, bro.
Yeah, we lucky. We was lucky.
Yeah, you know, like I remember when we used to, like, I literally would walk to a house party with a cardboard box.
Yep.
Like, that shit is not the same as going to the subway and doing your thing in front of thousands of people. It's like 4 people watch me backspin. You know?
That's funny.
Hey, my backspin, my windmills and my backspins though was crispy. Not gonna hate on that.
Yeah, of course. Nah, man, the breakdancing is all a part of it. Trust me, we grew up watching the Wild Style, Beat Street, you know, Breaking 2, you know, all the hip hop movies since the 80s, man. We've been on it, man. We've been on it.
Oh my God, man. I remember going to see Crush Groove in the theater.
Yep.
Niggas think that Black Panther was a movement. Motherfucking Crush Groove was a fucking concert, bro. We was in that bitch dressed to the nine. Like, I had on my Gandalf, my shell toes. I walked a mile and a half to get there. That shit was a whole ass concert in the movie.
And
theater.
I fucking loved the Fat Boys.
Oh my!
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh my, thank you.
Their first album is unfucking forgettable.
Man, would you tell this nigga right here, man? Me and him that had an ongoing thing between the Fat Boys versus Master P, and who's the better MCs. And I've been telling him, man, the Fat Boys kill Master.
I love Master P. Don't get me wrong. I love Master P, but that's not even something that's compared to the. You got to take another artist and compare them to the Fat Boys. He's not. You know, you got to compare
I respect that
to someone in his speed or in his realm. You got to compare P to somebody like that. P Miller. P Rock
say this shit, and now all of a sudden it's respected. You know, I say this shit. I'm
never said that.
Listen,
you never said that.
I watch I'm About It like all the time. Like, even I just watched that shit last week, man. That shit is the bomb. That movie is so funny. I pick shit out in that movie and be laughing my ass off in that shit, man.
No, that's
I be
definitely
laughing my ass off at that shit. But
yes.
but Master P, I respect him so much because of the business savvy and how he was able to put all his homies on. So you gotta respect the dude from the hood who does that, and you know, gives a person a chance in life, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Master P, man.
All the respect in the world to him, but as just strictly MCing, it's not close.
No. That's not even a comparison, bro. When you got Marky D, you got Buff, and you got Cool Rock. Like them dudes rap, man. Them dudes rap, man. Come on, man.
Yes, and he get caught up. In the gimmick of the food. I'm like, bro, they had bars back in the day.
You said food. That was a gimmick. That was definitely the gimmick. That was the gimmick because they was showing. They was like, look, man, if Heavy D or can do it, and big boys could come out and make it. We got talent too. It doesn't matter the size of the human.
Yeah.
Facts. They could rap. They could rap. The argument was he said the Fat Boys had better bars than Master P. I just said it was arguable. You know what I mean? You could debate that. You know what I mean? Depending on who.
I'm gonna have to lean on that side. I'm gonna have to lean on his side.
I feel you. No, respect. Respect.
Yeah. But it's because it's not arguable, bro.
Yeah.
It's not a bar. Although I was saying back in the day, it's not a bar.
The worst. We did a versus lyric for lyric.
Yeah.
On paper, he picked the worst Fat Boy song in history.
What song is that? What song is that?
What song was that you picked, Jobs?
I can't even remember what song it was.
Oh, man.
This was like a year ago.
It was terrible.
Okay.
It was terrible. And the Master P song that he picked, it was debatable. Lyric for lyric. So he just did a bad job at representing.
Oh, so you saying one song might have been slightly better than the others? What you saying?
Fact.
Lyrically.
No. It wasn't like that, man. It wasn't like that at all, bro. Like he this is a plastic man reach right here. Hey, let me ask you this.
Funny.
Where is the most obscure place that a Pete Rock track is being played? Like a commercial or
elevators overseas.
Are you serious?
Yep. My beats, Pete Instrumental, all that shit. It's in like the high end department stores like Louis Vuitton, Gucci, fucking Saks or whatever the fuck they got over there. All the big high end stores. I walk in and my shit is playing.
Wow. That's fucking dope.
And I be like, I be holding my heart, man. I be like, damn, man. That's fucking dope, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very grateful and I'm very humbled by that shit right there.
Yo, and Lazar, if you listening still, bruh, and because he works for Uncle Nearest, the premium whiskey, black owned.
Yeah.
If you listening, y'all need to have Pete Rock doing y'all shit, man.
For real.
That's please. I don't want no money out of it. Just give me a bottle.
Yeah.
Pete Rock, some type of deal.
Yeah.
2 bottles of work. Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
So talk to the CEO. Yeah, because we had he's the media manager for Detroit. We had him on the show last week, man.
Okay.
I did not know, but and what we try to do rather is like if we know somebody that does something that could benefit somebody else that does something different, we try to tap people in, man.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
God damn, bro, like you have like. First off, I want to borrow your contact list because I'm pretty sure this shit's fucking crazy. But secondly, man, like you have probably had the most phenomenal hip hop journey of anybody.
Yeah, it's a book. It's definitely a book. It's a book, and it's a.
Have you considered writing one?
It's a fucking top seller. I'm telling you, there's so many stories of my come up that's very integral and key to who I am today. It's beautiful, man.
Give us the wildest situation you've been in hip hop wise that you can say.
I mean, if you call shootouts at the rooftop in Union Square and the hip hop clubs in New York crazy, I've been in that. You know what I'm saying? I've been in, I've been on tour, seen some illy things, from fights to shootings. I mean,
No Tory Lanez, Meg Thee Stallion type shit though, right?
That situation right there, I thought was really whack on Tory's part, shooting at a woman. You wilding,
right?
You're fucking wilding, and you know, I would fuck with Megan Thee Stallion. I would give her a beat.
Yeah.
I would work with. I think she could rap. I've heard her rap off the record. Fuck that record she got out. I heard her rap. You know what I'm saying? So I listen, man. It's for me. All I gotta hear is someone that could rhyme on beat, because I got a billion of them shits. You know what I'm saying?
Do you throw anything away?
I mean, I got throwaways. You know, I got shits that I sit on that I don't even use or play for nobody.
And them will probably be hits for real.
I'm telling you, like
that's crazy.
Yep.
So you got like a big ass warehouse full of just beats and shit?
A garage, not no warehouse.
Shit, that's a warehouse to me.
Yeah, it's a little small warehouse when you think about it. All my records is in there. Ain't no cars in there. It's just records in there. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Wow. So you probably got about at least 50,000 records. I'm guessing.
50,000? Nah, that's I have more than that.
Like,
God damn.
he said 50,000 light, bro.
Right. I'm thinking. I mean, like I overdid it or something.
No, I mean it's heavy, but it's light. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you dig every day since you was 17 years old, how many records you think I would have right now?
Right.
Well, 13 years old, because I took my father's records. I took my dad. How you think I started my collection? I took my daddy's shit.
Wow.
He had everything.
And so how often do you go like do you like when you looking for a sample, like let's say, and I'm James Brown aside, but do you hit like the same album multiple times, or do you go through it once, get what you need, and that's just added to the collection?
No, it's impossible when you're a producer like myself. When you have an ear like mine and you listening to music, you're not going to hear just one thing. You know what I'm saying? You're going to hear several things are going to pass you by. Several things, because there really depends on how creative your mind is. Because there's every inch of a sound is something you can make a beat with.
And you know, like I got a dream, man. Like what I really want to do is interview every producer and Nas from Illmatic.
I don't know how successful that will be.
You know, yeah. I've been trying to get Redman on the show for 5 years too. So go figure.
You could. I'm pretty sure Red will do it. I'm pretty sure Nas will do it too. But as far as Illmatic goes, I don't know if you know. I don't know.
Was he in the studio with you when you did your joint with him?
Yeah.
What was that like?
It was dope. Primo was there too. You know, I was doing scratches and I was in Jive Records had a studio in that building. You know what I'm saying? And I did a lot of stuff in there with people. You know what I'm saying? And I was mixing The World Is Yours in there. And Primo was there, came through there. You know what I'm saying? Nas and them was there. And I was doing scratches, while Primo was there. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So when you hear that part, come up in the song, you know Primo was standing right there.
Wow. That's fucking dope. Is that a perfect album to you?
Huh?
Illmatic. Is Illmatic a perfect?
Of course it is, from top to bottom. What kind of question is that?
Well, some people, I'm not gonna mention no names, but there's some people
some people are crazy.
Some people are crazy. We talk about this with everybody that like MC or producer that come on the show, like perfect albums and shit. And like Rampage gave us a shitload. Like we had some dope ones with him. I think we came up with
Tribe Called Quest albums, Gangstar albums. Come on, man.
Yo, Guru, I had to, and rest in peace to the king, but I had to literally listen to his shit a cappella before I truly appreciated his greatness as an MC.
Yeah, yeah,
Like fucking phenomenal. Dude
yeah,
had
man.
bars for
Yep,
days.
yep, yep.
Ooh,
And
incredible, man.
and there's still a lot of us, even in our older age, that's still spitting fire. Okay,
Coogee
don't get
rap
it
still spit
fucked up.
fire.
Don't get it fucked up. Coogee rap is still dope.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of us still ill.
Yo, Razcast is still fucking dope.
Yeah, you ain't hear the joint we did. We got a joint out there. I'm on his album, Soul on Ice too.
Okay, now I don't know. Like I love the album. Actually, I think that's a perfect album too. But I don't, like it ain't like when I first started listening to hip hop. I'd read all the credits and shit. Nah, I just listen to the songs.
Yeah,
and make a call on it. So
yeah,
but that's a perfect fucking album right there, man. So
yeah,
yeah, it's a beautiful album.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of underground albums that should have got its just due over these years, and these albums are so fucking ill. Like my favorite West Coast album, besides The Chronic, is America's Most Wanted, Ice Cube.
That ain't no West Coast album, though, man. That's an East Coast album.
With a West Coast artists.
Okay, yeah.
West Coast artists.
Okay.
My favorite West Coast
that motherfucker's fire.
Album is that, and then my West Coast shit is Chronic. It leads the pack, man.
For me, it's The Chronic and Doggy Style. Like those
Doggy Style, Snoop's first album. Correct.
Yes, that was fucking fire too, man. Like,
but even the compilation album,
Murder Was the Case.
Yeah, man, that shit was dope. That shit was fucking fire.
Crazy.
That shit was fiery. You
man,
I'm telling you, our era was representing well. Like we thought we was on, we was gonna steer this thing right into the new wave. You know what I'm saying? But they let the non-talented, they letting these people with no talent. Like you can't wake up one day and just think you're gonna do this without no experience, man.
And see now that's the gift and the curse of Master P right there, though.
Yeah, and then think it's gonna sound good. You know what I'm saying? That's why you think some of the shit sound like water now. It's because niggas don't give a fuck, man. They just put that beat together, man. It's about they gonna do their little ratchet shit on it. You know what I'm saying? And then but they getting paid.
Seen the nigga?
All that shit is what? Not all that shit is dope though. Not all that shit is is nonsense. Some of that shit, man.
Some of that shit is trash. Yo, you see the nigga that went on the joint the freestyle and the nigga freestyle ad libs. Yo, real shit. Yo, the nigga freestyle ad libs, bro.
I remember seeing what's the dude's name, man? Saying that he was arguing with Sway, saying telling Sway, don't put on that old school shit. I ain't rapping to it. What's that nigga name?
I can't remember.
Was it O'Malley?
No. He's from Philly.
No,
he's from Philly.
It wasn't O'Malley.
He's from Philly. He got the dreads.
O'Malley.
He got the dreads.
No. Oh, nah, it ain't O'Malley one.
No, you know his name. Damn, why I forget his name? See, I gotta stop smoking. See. What's that dude's name, man? And he was arguing with Sway, saying, don't put that old school shit on. I ain't rapping to that.
Was that Waka Flocka?
Not Waka.
No, it wasn't Waka Flocka.
It's just that, but you're close though. He's from Philly. Damn, what's his name? Not Kodak Black. He kind of looked like Kodak though. What's his name, man? He's from Philly.
I don't remember the dude's name, but I remember what you're talking about.
There you go. Thank you. He was arguing with motherfucking Sway for real, like, don't put that old school shit on. Because Sway was like, I'm gonna put this Gangstar joint on. And he was like, nah, don't put that shit on. I ain't rapping to that shit. That's what I want to change. I want to change that attitude. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you could still be your rock star and your ratchet shit, but, you got to have style with it. Now, you throw Pete Rock in the mix, then, you know what I'm saying? Like, and show people, like, you could do a Pete Rock beat instead of acting like, I'm a rock star. No, don't put me on that old shit.
But bro, you gotta
playing
realize
yourself.
You are not an anomaly, bro. Like you are a once in a generational producer.
You're a god of this shit.
Yeah,
you're
that's like
yeah.
Everybody ain't like that, bro.
Appreciate you.
A lot of motherfuckers can't transition from one era to the next.
Well, that took a lot of studying and a lot of keeping my ear to the streets and to the whack ass radio. Even though I don't like listening to it, sometimes I can't help when I get in the whip. You know, I may hear a song I like on the radio. I may hear something I hate. You know, but that's the fight right there.
Word.
Yeah, you know, like your shit is, you know, like some like you try to hear. I hear some producers that try, and I get this generation when they say I don't want that old because it sounds old.
Yep.
You know, like.
But my thing is update your shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's the
like
problem.
I'm from the 90s, right? And I'm listening to what's going on right now. And I'm like, damn, I can do that shit with my eyes closed. They ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
They ain't doing nothing. They just, learning how to make a beat in the studio and saying, oh, I can record this for myself, or I can record myself, or I can record a song. And then they learn on their own.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's all good. I learned on my own too. But I've learned from the best people. And I was lucky to have a cousin in the business. You know what I'm saying? That took me under his wing and introduced me to a lot of people. When even before I was on, I was meeting a lot of folks and admiring what they were doing. And I was watching and listening like, oh, wow, I think this is what I want to do.
Yeah, but I mean, that's like that's basically you're the Hope Diamond. Somebody found you. You already had all that shit in you. They just had to help chisel your shit.
That's it. That's what Heavy D did for me.
Yeah. And that's fucking dope.
And his brother Floyd taught me how to scratch. You know what I'm saying? Taught me how to DJ. Period.
Shout out to Mount Vernon.
Or shout out to Mount Vernon. My cousin Floyd, rest in peace, Heavy D. Mount Vernon, stand up. You already know how it goes.
I got one more question for you.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
Yep. 914, stand up. You feel me? Yonkers too. You feel me?
Fact.
Shout out to Yonkers.
X, Mary, Locks.
Shout out to Locks. Yeah.
Those are big homies. So yeah, go ahead. Shoot away.
All right. In 2020, how do you feel about a vintage backpack Kanye comparing himself to you?
He hung up, bro. I think it's called drop.
He hung up.
Yeah. Your shit's fucking up though, bro.
I had a good. No question was good too.
I'm pretty sure it was, but it's crackly and shit. I'm sure he'll call back though. Yeah, if not, man, that's fucking dope ass build though, man.
Shout out to Pete Rock. Man.
Yeah, shout out to Pete motherfucking Rock. So I'm not, maybe he burning one and forgot and shit. Stranger things have happened, man. No, here you go, right here. That's dope. Yeah, what's good, bro? That wasn't us, was it? Are you still muted?
Yeah, can.
Oh, I hit the button by accident. I hit the button.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So go ahead. What was you asking? What was you getting ready to ask me?
In 2020 now, how do you feel about a prime backpack Kanye comparing himself to you?
He has to fix his mind first. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy. Trust me. He's going through something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't even really answer that question for you. You know what I'm saying? And only thing I can say is my man, he needs some help. You know what I mean? And you know, if he called me now for music, I would go and I would do it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because I remembered who he was before Kim, per se.
Yeah.
You know what, man? Having recently lost my moms, I can get it. I get it now.
Yeah. But he was pretty even then. Before all that, like I met Kid Cudi and I met fucking Rick Ross, and John Legend through Kanye. Wow. At his house in Hawaii. You know what I'm saying? And he was pretty cool back then. Like he was pretty. He's crazy, but he's normal. He was more normal then. You know what I'm saying? And we shared a lot of knowledge. You know what I'm saying, about music. So he's very knowledgeable about music and beats and stuff, which impressed me. You know what I'm saying? I will always be in his corner and do something for him, but he's had a hard time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. You know, that's how I look at him. You know, there were times where he made me really upset. You know what I'm saying? But I just know that he's suffering. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, there were times where I tried to reach out to him, but I couldn't get to him because of these new people in the way. You know what I'm saying? So I just said, I just fell back and said, fuck it. One way or another, I'll speak to him again, whether it be through his managers or him. Because, you know, I'm cool with everybody in this camp. So.
Yo, Kanye's the one dude I don't think anybody want to versus with.
You know why? Right. Well, you know what? He was the new generational producer that everybody loved from my era. Like we was like, oh, here's the new young dude doing the new young shit, but he got soul.
Yeah.
A lot of the new young artists wasn't moving like that.
Yeah. Like Kanye definitely ushered in a whole new wave.
Yeah, and he showed me a lot of love and respect. You know what I'm saying? So I could never forget that about him. And even on Wax, he said my name on his records. You know what I mean? Like he didn't have to do that.
Right.
And you know, he holds me in high regard. So I can't come down on my man.
Hey, am I the only one hearing this? Here, like when Rome says something, are you hearing like scratchy sounds?
No, I no.
Okay, so maybe
everybody sounds
it's
clear.
Just me. Oh, maybe it's just my shit then.
Yeah, everybody sounds clear to me.
Sound like in a fucking rainstorm or something to me.
Who, me?
Yo, this nigga.
No, my boy.
Oh.
Yo, this nigga been sending me messages the whole show. I'm like, yo, your mic fucked up.
It sounds fucked up.
Yeah, I do hear it. I do hear it. I do hear some little staticky stuff when he talks.
Exactly.
Okay.
We got Pete Rock, man. I ain't trying to fuck up this footage. Shit, we might never get this again. The hell.
It's all love, man. You know, I love everybody, man. Shout out to everyone, man.
Man, I do not. Some niggas I don't like.
That's the politics, though. You know what I'm saying? You know,
right.
We got to say that sometime. You know what I mean?
I haven't reached that level where I got to be that way. Some niggas I don't like, man.
Yeah,
you
but
know who you are.
Off the record, I've been disappointed many times. I've been disappointed after meeting niggas many times. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
But one dude I did like when I met him was T.I.
Okay.
Showed me, gave me the proper greeting and all that. It was funny, you know what I mean? We was on the elevator and he called me Mr. Rock, you know? That's my man T.I., man.
Yo, does he use like 30-syllable words like in normal conversation? I gotta know.
Nah, he's cool. He's cool now, man. He spoke to me regular, man, like a human.
He made some classic shit too, man. Like
Swing Your Rag, man. Swing Your Rag. I used to like that joint. And the first single he put out with Rihanna.
And for the record, 50 Cent don't want no smoke with him on no verses. You don't.
Nah. I mean, you know what? 50's from a hard place in New York. 50 from a hard place in New York, man. And you know what? When it come to New York rappers, man, you know, I kind of stand with them, man. You know what I mean?
I get that, but outside of Get Rich or Die Trying, that's all he got.
He killed the mixtape game. G Unit murdered the mixtape game.
Thank you.
Murdered it. Listen, like I was looking for them shits was like albums. I was looking forward to hearing the next one and the next one and hearing Lloyd Banks and
thank you
and Yayo. Come on, yo.
Yeah.
They too hard for fucking. They too hard for They too hard. They just
Lloyd Banks is nice. Lloyd Banks is nice.
I'm trying to still work with him right now.
Lloyd Banks is fucking fire.
Lloyd Banks is dope. That Yayo is Master P, the New York version.
I like Yayo. My swag is official. My swag is official. Y'all don't know about certain songs, man. Y'all see, I'm attracted to certain joints that cats like him do that y'all don't even probably listen to, that I listen to, and I'll be like, yo, I like that shit right there.
I mean, you know what? Like Jim Jones. I wouldn't say he would be like.
You're not gonna tell me Tony Ayo's pimping ain't dope.
Tony Ayo is
some joints though. Ayo got joints.
I don't love him. I'm caking them. I'm snaking them. Honey, I'm gifted. That shit is my what? I play that every time when I'm
every once in a while. I can make a half-court shot.
When I was on tour, and when I used to play that fucking joint, that shit used to get the crowd moving.
Yeah, it's just like we fly, stay high, we ball at Jim Jones.
Right.
Fire ass joint. But I'm not about to rock out to a whole Jim Jones CD.
I got a joint on his
crazy.
CD. I got a joint G's up. I did the G's up shit on his first album.
That would be the only song.
That joint, with Mac on it.
Crazy.
I'm being honest, man. You gotta have some bars.
Dipset was a movement, man. You gotta respect movements in hip hop.
I mean, and I'm gonna keep it a stack, man.
That's
like they bit a lot of their shit from Detroit, fashion wise, man.
Yeah, that's Wu-Tang Part 2, man. Like when you see when you see the not rapping wise, but crew wise.
I get you.
You know, the raps are different, but you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you gotta respect
movements. You had other crews.
Dipset was a movement. Dipset is Harlem. I was always in Harlem all the fucking time, hanging out there. So, you know, I respect Harlem to the fullest.
This dude says Cam is trash.
Who?
Some more jobs.
Says Cam is trash.
Oh.
Yeah, he is. That's not gonna change, bro, because Pete Rock is on here. Cam is trash, bro.
Cam is not. Cam can rap, bro.
Cam can rap.
Cam is worse than your mic right now.
Well, you know what? Cam is on Don't Smoke Rock too. I mean, he's on Don't Smoke Rock. You know, he's rapping over one of my beats.
I'm sorry, bro. Cam is just like the bibbity doody. I don't know what the fuck the nigga be saying. I'm sorry.
He don't rap.
Hey man,
that was a phase, man. Listen,
you gotta be from New York to understand what that whole movement's about, man. You just gotta understand what it is, man.
I'm not doubting that.
From New York. If you ain't from New York, you ain't gonna really get it. You feel me?
I would agree with that. You know, and pretty much like Rome. If you're from the East Coast, like you automatically get 2 points. I'm not on that shit, man. You got to be dope.
No, listen, this dude, this cat right here will tell me that Prodigy
killing us with that mic, bro.
Prodigy is trash.
Hell no.
I did not say. I said you killing us with that mic, but Prodigy. I did not say Prodigy was trash.
No, you didn't.
No, I did not say Prodigy was trash.
You said Prodigy was ass.
I was about to jump through the phone. I was gonna jump through the phone and wring your fucking neck, dude, for saying that shit.
Well, that was just a
not
troll.
The great P, man. That's my nigga, man.
That was a troll right there.
You know what I'm saying?
That was just a troll to fuck.
Nothing bad about that dude when it comes to what he did.
But Cam is just, no. But Mobb Deep fucks with Mobb Deep. Mobb Deep
all day long.
I'm gonna be honest.
The last time I was with Prodigy was at the Roots picnic in Philly, man. That was the last time I hung out with the bro.
Wow. That's dope.
Prodigy so far ahead of his time. Like, yeah. He's so far ahead of his time, bro. Like the album he put out before he passed, the joint with the Leonardo joint on it. But yo, they took that shit off title, bro. I never got to finish the album, so I haven't found it on YouTube either. But the joint was crazy. Like he was talking some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he was way ahead of his time, man. Like he's one of HNIC is one of my favorite albums of all time.
Bro.
And you know what's crazy about?
Not make out what you're saying now, Rome. I'm
Wait,
sorry.
I heard him. What's crazy about Prodigy though, right, is the fact of that all this time I've been a fan of Mobb Deep, and I never seen that dude smile until he got in the studio with me. No, I swear to God. No, he acted like he was a kid. He acted like a kid in the candy store, and I was like, "Wow, look at him! Look at the look on his face. He's fucking." I never seen him like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was happy, and I was happy, and we got busy too. And I was like, "Holy shit!"
Right.
I was on, I was on Loud. I was signed to Loud at the time, and I used to be up in the offices playing beats up there. Man, that shit was fun, man. You got Pun, you got Woo, you got Mob, you got Cellar Dwellers, you got fucking everybody was on that label.
Pun was fucking ridiculous. They said that man was rapping laying down, towards the end.
He used to sit in the chair with food in his hand rapping. Like when he did the verse on my shit, I'm gonna tell you exactly the food he was eating in the booth. The nigga Pun had a hero, a turkey and cheese hero with salami on it and all kind of fuckery on it, and a big bag of onion and garlic Wise potato chips, and say, "Yo, Pete, let me do the one take." He did the one take. I was happy with the one take, but then he said, "Let me just do it again." Then the second time he did it, I was done. I was like, "You done? You finished?" I couldn't believe it. Yo, man, Pun, man. It was nothing like that guy, man.
Wow.
Nothing like him. Nothing like him. Nothing like him, man.
That's fucking
dude
crazy,
was eating
man.
While he was doing my verse, man. I wish I had that on video, man.
Oh my God, bro. Like, geez. One of these days, man, you write a book, please let me know. You owe it to the culture.
Yep. Yeah, I do owe it to the culture. It's gonna be a great book. It's gonna be a bestseller. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah. I don't doubt it.
I was a young kid around Salt and Pepper, Keith Sweat, Johnny Kemp, Bobby Brown, fucking
You was around the lit Bobby Brown too.
I was on tour with these people with Heavy D and the boys.
Bobby Brown was a god, bro.
Teddy Guy. I was on tour with Guy.
Oh my gosh.
I was carrying crates between shows, between a Guy show and a Heavy D show and a Salt and Pepper show. I was the record boy. I was the record nigga.
Oh my God, man! I used to love
something. Always comes of those kind of people. The nigga that carries crates is gonna be somebody later.
Man, let me go start carrying some fucking crates.
So start carrying your crates, man.
Man,
real talk.
Niggas don't even have crates no more. They got everybody got them little bitty ass computer turntables.
Yeah, everybody done got lazy, man. But I still got crates up in here.
Oh man, you still spinning like techniques?
I still look, man. Look.
Wow. I'm not surprised, man. I'm not surprised. Oh man, I love the dog, man. What kind of dog is that? You muted yourself, bro.
It's just records everywhere, all over the place.
What kind of dog you got, bro?
She's a golden retriever.
Oh man, we got a lab upstairs.
That's dope.
Yeah, a lab and a chihuahua.
They're the best dogs in the world. Best hunting dogs. They're really good dogs.
Man, they drive us fucking crazy, man. But I wouldn't trade our dogs for shit.
Not at all. Ever. They're the best things in the world, man. Dogs are man's best friend for real.
Yeah, man. Whoo, man. And you know the crazy part, when we was talking about the heart attack shit. Well, it like some of it transpired in the bathroom, and my dogs was just right there with me.
Oh, they'll save your life. They'll save your life.
God, man. And
It'll
like
save your life.
now I go to the bathroom right outside the fucking door.
Yes, sir.
Make sure
Yeah,
I'm good.
they follow. My dog follows me, sits right in front of the bathroom door till I come out.
Yep.
If I go to sleep in my bedroom, she's sleeping at my doorway.
Yeah.
To the bedroom. She's
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I'm the door you got to open to get in here.
Let me ask you this: like, what's you extremely humble guy? I don't think I've ever seen you like rocking jewelry, no shit like that.
I did. I used to, but you know, I did. But I was rocking like my cousin's jewelry. I was rocking heavy D shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew that.
But what's the biggest, the most extravagant shit you've went out and purchased?
Maybe an earring and a ring. That's about it. Oh, I had a Rolex. You know, I had a blue face.
Damn.
Yep. But I realized them things don't even mean shit, man. They don't mean nothing. Right. Nigga ready to rob you for that shit. Stick you up, shoot you for it.
No car?
Yeah, I got the car. I had the cars. I had the Acura Legend coupe. I had the drop 325 BMW green joint.
Okay.
That was that. I picked it up the night of the awards, the MTV awards, where Suge got up there and did what he did. Yeah, I was hanging out with Lil Sean that night, and yeah, afterwards we had to drop down and we was wilding. I had that car, I had the Blazer, I had the Suburban, I had the fucking Beamer 7 Series. Come on, man. But that shit don't mean nothing. Nobody ever knew I had it because I wasn't promoting it like that. I maybe did have a few pictures before, of everything. Maybe I posted a long time ago once.
Mm-hmm. That's fucking dope, man. And you need to teach a class on how to carry yourself to motherfuckers. I mean, dead ass. Like that's one thing that this generation definitely, and not to say our generation stunted their ass off and taught niggas some bad.
Oh yeah, we stunted, but we stunted the right way. We stunted in the right way. We ain't stunt like they stunting today. They don't even know how to stunt no more.
Oh my God, man! Especially I live in Cleveland now, man. The cats here will get $100,000 car and drive around the block literally all day.
Yeah, see, that's playing yourself.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people that know how to do that.
Yeah, and then want to blame other motherfuckers when they get caught.
Right?
No, you just basically told on yourself 100 times in a day.
Yeah, man. We might have to wrap this up soon, my brother.
Oh, I was just about to say, man. I definitely we appreciate your time, your wisdom, and your energy, King, man. It has been an honor.
Bless,
it really
man.
has,
I appreciate
man.
you. God bless.
If there's anything you ever need from us, not sure what you would need from us, to
play my new music and talk about it everywhere when it comes out.
Okay, I would love to do that, man. But they'll yank my channel.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
So I don't know how we get permission to play your shit.
Nah, play, man. You hearing it from the horse's mouth. Play my shit.
All right. Well, you know what? I have to
play that.
I don't know how I can do that shit on YouTube, but I absolutely fucking will.
You could do it on YouTube.
We'll do it on Blog Talk.
You could do it on YouTube. Play whatever you want of Pete Rocks.
Shit, that's why our channel is suspended now.
Yeah. Oh, also I got, I didn't say nothing about the Lost Tapes too. That after 30-something years, I got back with Nas again and did 2 new songs for him.
Oh my God.
And it was on Lost Tapes 2 that recently came out last year.
That's dope, man. And tell Nas we said what up, though. We come on the show, bro.
No doubt.
Nobody will know. Trust me. Other than that, man. Hey, thank you so much, bro.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. It's all good.
Yo, and Uncle Nearest, if you out there, Pete Rock said, come fuck with him.
All day. Let's get it.
Yeah, need that bag.
Yes,
we
sir.
Out, man.
All right, y'all. It's been a pleasure. I loved it. I love doing this with y'all. It was dope.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you, bro. You have a good one.
No doubt. All right, fellas.
All right. Peace.
All right. Peace, y'all.